machine. Jesus. Welcome to Cosmic Vinyl, my cosmonauts. I am your host with the most insanity, Cosmic Brian. Welcome aboard, man. Hey, we're gonna do something. You know, it's getting close to Halloween, right? And I didn't want to do like a Halloween video yet. I mean, we still got a little time to put that together. And we're gonna do something special like we do every year, so stay tuned for that. But I thought I'd hit something a little Halloween adjacent and decided to pull 20 albums with a sci-fi vibe, right? You know, robots, aliens, spaceships, stuff like that. I think it's a groovy video, man. And there's a killer stack of albums here from all different genres represented. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get this party started with a little drinky. This is In the Pursuit of Happiness. Psychedelics, baby. Jesus. All right, so let's get this big chug rolling. This is to all my friends out there in YouTube land. Appreciate you, man, as always. Man, that last video did not do well, by the way. I figured a part 2 of like early 90s alt rock would kill like my other one did, but not so much. So, but we're here to redeem ourselves with some cool sci-fi albums. So here's to it, guys. Let's hoist it up, toss it back. Let's do it.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Here's what we're listening to, man. I almost put this in there, but I thought this was more horror looking than sci-fi, but zombies are sci-fi. So these are the Surf Zombies. Great modern surf album here. Love the comic book kind of oriented cover here. It's fantastic. Showed this in a video not too long ago. My friend Brooke Hoover, who I believe is this guy here, is the guitar player for this band from Fort Dodge, Iowa, my hometown, man. Let's hear it for Brooke Hoover. Hell yeah. Brooke's awesome, man, and a hell of a nice guy. So, 20 albums here, so we got to get to it. I'm going to lose these mind shields, and it's on with the show, baby. Here we go. Let's do it. No! Jesus, I'm back, baby. I'm not gonna let these aliens abduct me, motherfuckers. Jesus. All right, you guys, let's get this started, man. 20 albums. We're gonna go through pretty quick. So, this first one's a killer garage rock record. The Witch Doctors here. Brain Machine. Look at that, man. Look at that brain. It's a cross section of a brain with like, I think that's like a speaker, like a woofer of a speaker. Some mechanism there. This is crazy. A little hype sticker there. Upside down. There's a 45 that went with this. This is like British garage rock. Released, when was it released? Oh, of course, there's no date on here. But I think it's like a 90s, maybe an 80s album. Great garage rock, heavily influenced by the 60s. This came with this insert here with a little bit about the band. There's some pics of the band there. Lyrical sheet here, very cool. But it also came with this 45. That's fantastic. This little 45. Witch Doctors with Spaceship Girl, right? I mean, that's... And then you've got this guy biting into an eyeball. How cool is that? The B-side is Eat My Eye. And check this out on Purple Wax. Beautiful stuff, right? So that's the... Ice is broken with the Witch Doctors. And then check this out. The Undisputed Truth. This is a funk album. Look at these guys, man. Spacey to the max. They're like a Black Kiss. Jesus. These guys were Motown's answer to like Funkadelic. So that's where you get the visuals there and the makeup and stuff and the image. This is fantastic, man. There's the back cover, track list. Absolutely killer funk, man. I need to do a funk video soon. I've been threatening to do it for a while, but just haven't got it done. On the Gordy label, part of Motown. Very, very cool. And how could I do a sci-fi video with vinyl without including our heroes, Devo, with their new Traditionalist album. Love that cover with the plastic John F. Kennedy hair. And it's the uniforms that qualify this bad boy for this realm of sci-fi. I just love their uniforms and their vibe, man. It's so cool. This has Through Being Cool, Jerking Back and Forth, Beautiful World. This is a fantastic record, man. It's a must-have for any Devo fan or new wave synth fan. And then going to Queen with their album News of the World. This was actually lifted from a from a sci-fi magazine, and I'll show a picture of it here. But yeah, man, how cool is that, man? I remember as a kid freaking out seeing that. I'm gonna give you the full effect. Don't you worry, folks. There's the full effect. Look at that. That's scary shit, man. That's where AI is taking us. No, and there's the inside. How groovy is that, man? Jesus. I bet this is a comic book artist that did this cover. But so groovy, man. And a great album. I mean, this was a huge record for them. We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, Sheer Heart Attack, Spread Your Wings, Get Down, Make Love. Oh, don't mind if I do. Get my swerve on. Jesus. Oh, man. But great record, man, and an absolutely iconic cover. Now, this one you may not have heard of. This was recorded in a studio kind of near my hometown of Fort Dodge, Iowa. This is Locust with their album Plague. And look at that, man, with that weird, like, spaceship that looks kind of like a, I don't know, like a space worm or something with a laser beam there. Very cool. There's the band there. I think it was recorded in Westminster, which was in Otho, Iowa, which was like a 15-20 minute drive outside of my hometown. Very small town, by the way. But this is kind of proggy action here. This can be had for pretty cheap, or it used to be. I don't know if vinyl's cheap. Any vinyl is cheap anymore. But just a cool record. Very cool cover. One of my favorite covers of all time. Well, that's a stretch. Jesus. But this is definitely one of my favorite album covers of all time right here. And that's Blue Oyster Cult. Cultosaurus erectus. Look at that creech, man. And you've got the little plane flying by. which is where the symbol, the Blue Oyster Cult symbol, is on that plane. It's kind of a hard one to see. I don't think it's pretty small, but yeah, man, I love how they use the actual pictures of like from museums and stuff. But yeah, this is great. Didn't have I don't know if this had any of their hit songs on it, but it's got some great tracks, man. Blue Oyster Cult was like a deep cut kind of band. This has Black Blade, The Marshall Plan, Unknown Tongue, which is a great song. Love this album. Totally underrated Blue Oyster Cult album there. And I'll show you the inner sleeve because it's got more stock pictures that they use from like a geographical dig or something. But very, very cool record. Why didn't you make it up here? Why did I put Devo down? All right, so moving into this is kind of a weird one to pigeonhole into a genre, but this is Automatic Man with the what appears to be a female alien there. Bought this in Denver, Colorado before I fell into septic sickness. I think I've told that story, but yeah, kind of proggy, funk prog, I guess. And this is kind of a raised, like embossed cover. You can kind of see there, the eyes are embossed, like raised. But yeah, very cool looking band. I think they have another album or two. Yeah, I haven't pulled this for a listen for a while, so I look forward to listening to it today. And then dipping into the metal realm. Something that I used to listen to religiously back in the day, and this is Queensryche, The Warning. Kind of a cool sci-fi lasers thing there. Love this. And look at the band, looking totally badass, man. I love that they have all the black leather and the long hair. God, these guys were great, man. Seeing them at a small club in Des Moines, it was like seeing an arena show in a club. They did did Operation Mindcrime in its entirety, and then a set of all their hits. Man, this is great. If you don't have this, you should. You've got Take Hold of the Flame, Warning. God, there's not a song on this that I don't like. Very cool record. Is there anything inside? Oh yeah, nice inner sleeve here with a nice pic of the band. But Queensryche, The Warning. Gonna have to do a little adjustment here. Oh, I'm losing it, people. There we go. Wait, I gotta get a different stand. This is bullshit. Now this one's kind of borderline, could be horror, but I'm going with it, man. Check that out. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind, OG here. Love that cover. What a great album, too, by the Metal Kings. The Kings of New Wabam, Iron Maiden. Look at that back cover there. Yeah, it is kind of horror-ish, but man, with the skull cap and the chains and stuff, man. Eddie, love this. A great album. Where Eagles Dare. Revelations, this one. Die With Your Boots On, Flight of Icarus, The Trooper! Jesus. Scream for me, Long Beach! Scream for me! Love this. Great record, man. Oh, here we go. Getting into a little, some true sci-fi stuff here. And I have shown this a few times before, but this Servatron here, No Room for Humans. Another robot takeover, throwing humans in the fire there. This is great. Kind of Devo-ish, kind of, I don't know, new wave, kind of synthy, but definitely like sci-fi. Very cool, man. Love this album. And kind of drifting back into the old metal realm here. This is going to be a little glare because it's still got the shrink. But this is Megadeth. See if there we go. Megadeth, peace sells, but who's buying? Another kind of Eddie type mascot there. A little dystopian kind of thing here. Love this, man. This is when Megadeth was clicking on all cylinders, man. Heavy stuff. You've got, of course, Wake Up Dead, The Conjuring, Peace Sells, Devil's Island, and this is a banger of an album right here. Love it. I don't know if there's anything on the... Oh, there's the inner sleeve there. Might as well show that. Very cool. Peace sells, but who's Brian? Huh? Clever, huh? And check this out. Kind of going back into a little early hip hop with Nucleus here. This is a fun album, man. Fun cover. Wiki. You can see their outfits are kind of like space age kind of stuff. This is fantastic, man. I'm Not a Robot. Jam on Revenge. Jam on it. Love this record, man. And then, gotta throw in some Timothy's Organism, man. This is Timmy's Organism. I love this, man. Look at that great cover. By the way, I picked up another Timmy's Organism record, which I'll show in my next Far Out Finds video. Has not yet to make its debut. But he had a thing about eyes and eyeballs. I love it. Look at that. It's groovy. I wonder what we got inside. Shall we? Look at the band. Jesus, these guys are weirdos. I love them, man. Lyrical. There's the... But yeah, I can't wait to show that new album I got. It's fantastic. It was a record store release not too long ago. Then I threw in a little punk rock here with the Spits. These guys were definitely a unique styling of punk rock. Weird synth, weird effects, kind of you know what it reminds me of? If you've ever watched Ryan Kidd, his album I thought it had elements of the Spits in it, man, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying that because I know he likes these guys. But yeah, cool cover. Love this, man. And there's another eyeball. Woo! And spaceships and women. And yeah, just a killer album. The only beef I have with this is there's some recordings on there that are pretty lo-fi. But still, I ain't gonna shit on it for that. For no way. That's not a deal breaker. I've shown this one several times. This is Spindrift. Classic Soundtracks, Volume 3. As you can see, definitely some sci-fi vibes here. You got a little bit of everything on this. You've got like spaghetti western type stuff, psychsploitation. It's MK Ultra kind of stuff. But this is such a killer record, man. I've beat this to death by telling you guys to pick this one up. And I'm gonna do it again, man. Here's the great insert that came with it for the movies that fall into the soundtrack. Some weirdo stuff here, man. Very cool. Little liner notes and stuff here. Very good album, man. I'm gonna listen to that sucker today for sure. And what else we got? Now the front cover of this might not look so spacey, but this is Gary Numan's album. You always see Pleasure Principle, and you always see his stuff from his early days, but nobody shows Telecon. This is a great album, man. But it's the back cover. His outfit is kind of like a space suit kind of thing, and the smoke. Definitely, his lyrics and songs are definitely inspired by Philip K. Dick, the sci-fi writer. But this Wreckage, the Air Crash Bureau, Telecon, I'm an Agent, I Dream of Wires, Remember When I Was Vapor. Also, a big influence on Gary Numan was John Fox, originally from Ultravox. And then getting into the 70s hard rock stuff here, check this out. Thin Lizzy Jailbreak. I like the comic book kind of thing on the monitor there. Just a really cool record. Love this record. I've loved this since I was in like 5th or 6th grade. There's pictures of the band on the back there. This is a big one for them, man. The Jailbreak, The Boys Are Back in Town, Cowboy Song. Love this record, man. Definitely a cool sci-fi cover. And of course, I've got to show this, man. ELO is good about having like spacecrafts and stuff on their records. This is Out of the Blue. I found this brand new original sealed back in a thrift store in Fort Dodge. Came with all the inside. So, oh, you want the full effect? You got it. Here you go. Look at that. Climb aboard that. That's what the cosmic realm looks like when we take off to space. Jesus. I think there's a booklet here too. We'll pull this out. Yeah. Oh, it's not a booklet. It's like these punch outs, and it makes like a ship, a spaceship kind of a thing. Yeah, found it intact. Of course, you got your merch sheet here for t-shirts and merch. Very cool stuff here, man. Another little merch thing. Yeah, great stuff, and what a great album, man. Me and the Perch have been talking about ELO and just how they don't get no love in the vinyl community. Lyrics on both sides, no great shakes. But you guys want the full effect of the outer cover, don't you? You got it. There you go. Looks like one of those Simon things, those toys with the lights on it. Jesus. And 2 more albums here. This next one is Brain Salad Surgery. H.R. Geiger artwork here. It's a die cut with a fold out. H.R. Geiger, of course, famous for doing the Alien movies and set design for those. This is Brain Salad Surgery. ELP, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Love this. Good record, man. Great cover. Iconic, may I say. One more. We got this. This is Hawkwind. Man, I love the Hawkwind. Me and the Perch dig Hawkwind. This was the first Hawkwind album I got, probably because it was the cheapest one. This is Hall of the Mountain Grill. You got your spaceship kind of, I don't know if it's crash landing into that bog there or whatever. But love this record, man. Very cool. I think this might be the last one that Lemmy played on. But great artwork, very groovy. So that's it, 20 albums from the sci-fi realm. Hope you guys dug this, man. But just trying to kind of make a segue for our Halloween video that's coming up. I'll give you, maybe I won't. I don't want anybody to steal my idea, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. But I promise you, we always try and go big on Halloween, and I'm sure it'll be no different this year. So you guys, if you like it, man, subscribe, hit the like button. Come on, we'll have a few drinks, hang out. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your weekend. Boom, stay cool, stay cosmic. I love you guys, man. We'll catch you next time.